There we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. For once, I actually started to stream with my audio not working, and I had the good sense to check my audio levels. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. Hello to Tetrahedron and mini M&Ms at the beginning of a stream. That's not an audience member. That's a gosh darn shiny Pokemon. Let's go ahead. Oh my goodness. Is this not going to work? Oh, of course, I plugged in my controller after I started the game, so I will have to quit the game and restart it because things are off to a great start. This is fine. I'm happy to be doing this. Honestly, this is just me effectively putting off getting back into the game because because we have quite the challenge ahead of ourselves, don't we? There we go. Alright. Oh, look at that, Ned. Why do you have 0 Geo? Who's to say? Who's to say? Literally just got home from hanging out with a friend, kicking his ass in Mario Kart. Very nice mini M&Ms. Very nice indeed. Mario Kart, another thing to consider for the old for the new Switch you got your hands on. And I'll tell you what, even if you already own certain indies on Steam, it might be worth a consider on the old Switch. Having some of them indies on handheld is really something to be said for it. Now, if you would all anticipate having a Steam Deck in your future, maybe hold off because that kind of eliminates a lot of that indie use case for the Switch. But it is what it is. No game audio. What do you mean no game audio? The game audio is showing up on my end. Tetrahedron, are you experiencing this problem? Audio's working on both ends? There should be game audio. These friggin' guys. This right here, this is a dummy round. There's no, I'm not winning this one for sure. This is just a warm-up. This is not the greatest run in the world. No. This is just a warm-up. Just quiet? Okay. Well, I can deal with quiet mini M&Ms. Okay, so I'm kind of stuck behind a rock and a bug place here. Let's just heal in the middle of the arena, sure. Why not? That seems like a good idea. Yep, see? Like I told you. Warm-up round, that's all. Nice and easy. You all do... In that case, mini M&Ms, you might just want to stick to the Nintendo exclusives there. Well, to tell you what, there's plenty of indie games that play great on the Switch. Ain't not one of them gonna play better on the Switch than it does on the deck. I'll tell you that much right friggin' now. It's unfortunate that we lost that health. Hey, Tetrahedron, you're still in the chat. What do I do? Is this fight necessary? Let me start by asking that. I'm sure it is. This feels like a necessary boss fight. I didn't send it back down. Because I am a fool. I am a foolish fool who does foolish things. One of these days. One of these days I'll make it. It's required, but you can probably grab your shade and head somewhere else. I'd love to get, like, another, health container. To be, like, real honest with you. This was a mistake. This was a big old mistake that I just made. It is a Metroidvania after all. Well, yes. I'm just derping my way through it. Oh, boy. Well, let's go ahead and grab up my preferred thingies, then. None of this quick slash nonsense. Soulcatcher and Longnail, absolutely. Wayward Compass, Gathering Swarm. What was the other one that I typically do? Shape of Un. What the hell else do I usually have on tap? It's not the Defender's Crest, surely. Steady Body, that's usually what I have. And Tetrahedron, I know that you have issues with Steady Body. It's frankly, it's whatever. You can take your Steady Body criticisms elsewhere, sir. Ugh. Let's not be completely effing stupid about this. I know that we've got the bench right there, but we also have about 4,000 Geo to our immediate up. So, like, let's not be completely reckless here. Aha! Ned Finn, vindicated. Also, has anyone seen Mata recently? Do we need to put out an APB on the poor boy? Let's go ahead and, maybe we try something else for a little while here. We might as well go back to the bench. In the name of thoroughness, if nothing else. This is not where the bench lives. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. Hold on. Oh. Look at that. Full on everything. It is lovely. Let's go ahead and see. So I'm at like half of a mask shard. Collect 2 more to strengthen your shell and protect yourself from damage. I mean, I'm honestly not sure how much more an extra point of health is going to... How much good, like, an extra bit of health is going to do me. Especially because I'm just terrible at the game. Alright, Tetrahedron. What else is on the agenda? And I know that this is a genre that prizes exploration and discovery, but screw that, I got places to be. I've got Sims houses to build in the future. Let's get this project wrapped up. Like, what would be your next recommendation in terms of kind of continuing to power up? Any good charms you could recommend? Oh. You had mentioned something about Queen's Station, right? The fungal wastes. Is that going to be like kind of here-ish? In the center here, where the top arrow of the map is pointing, like right kind of this zone here. The carnival frightens me. It confuses and fears me, so I will not be doing that. I know that you mentioned that there was something near Queen's Station that we could do. Oh, Jesus. Those big fellas just annoy me more than anything else, and I don't suppose there's much point in actually, like, futzing around with them. Ooh. Oh. Well, how do I get there? I want that treasure chest. It's no matter one way or the other. The carnival does not seem very safe. Oh, gosh. I was like, hold on. Where's my stagway? It's one floor up, Ned, you goob. You real doof. I tell you what, folks, I'm going to sleep well tonight. I'm tired all day. Nice. That's Ping. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's hanging out in the background, scrolling on her TikToks. Okay, yes, I see where I'm going. To answer your question, Tetrahedron, yes, I do have the Shade Cloak. I have acquired at least that. What on earth was the point of any of that? I'm surprised you didn't notice my shadow self as I dash. As I dash pass. It kind of is a dash pass, because I dash and then I pass through my enemies. This episode of Ned Finn brought to you by DoorDash. Not really. I did DoorDash for a year and change, and I kind of freaking hated it. Heck, that's what I was doing when I started streaming. What's that? Call off the alert. He's alive. What's up, Matto? How's it going, my guy? I look at it like 2 folks in chat. That's an intimate gathering. 3 is a party. I heard DoorDash and immediately appeared. Matto, tip your DoorDash drivers well. It's a thankless job. Matto. Oh. Wow. We are doing just fine, Matto, and I always do appreciate you asking. Yeah, things are pretty steady on the home front. Got our bi-weekly paycheck today, so that's nice. Ah. Let's see here. Oh, hello. Oh. The corpse of a mossy vagabond overcome with infection. This another ding-dang boss fight? Of it. The hell was the point of any of this? I do not have a map for this area. The hell I don't. What was the point of coming here? Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get our next 3 paycheck month until friggin' unlock it from the other side. Until friggin' December, which is very disappointing. Is there? No. No, we'll be better off going up here. Oh, cheer. Tetrahedron, isn't there some, like, vital exploring to be done? Now that I have the Shade Cloak? A man struggle in a 2D fighter works. 2D fighter is a weird way of describing Holland. I mean, it's 2D and there's fighting in it, but you're a 2D fighter and I'm thinking like, you know, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Not a beautifully handcrafted or a hand-drawn Metroidvania. It's to the left from Queen Station. What do you mean it's to the left from Queen Station? I don't understand your words, Shape Man. Do you mean like up and to the left into, oh. That might actually be up and to the west. Hold on. Or to the left, rather, not to the west. Although, kind of orientating, still kind of. Well, and we need to get back to the Queen Station anyway, so never mind. Towards Fog Canyon. Alright. So what do we get for doing the carnival? Also, the carnival feels like extremely DLC coded. Maybe that's my own just like weird biases and experiences speaking, but it very much feels like something that was like kind of stapled onto the side of the game later. Okay, so this does appear to be something I haven't explored much. Or at all. It is a DLC. Now, a DLC or like an addition to the game? Because hold on, hold on here, lads. Would that be Hollow Knight Gods and Nightmares? Because that's the thing that I definitely don't own. Content pack. I gotcha. That makes a little bit more sense. So kind of a DLC, but not like a paid DLC. Oh, hello. You could. Oh gosh. Yes. Honestly, yes. Let's do some banking. Let's stash 4,000 Geo in there. Might as well. Nice. "5 a.m. Mato, why you do this terrible thing to yourself?" I vaguely remember how these things work. Oh, so they hurt you very badly, as it turns out. Why do I still have 5 Geo on me? Very peculiar. Really fun boss fights and some charms. Duly noted. Oh, hello. Now, hold on. Is this person, like, in my way? No, they most certainly are not. I was thinking I could shadow dash through them, perchance. But no, and that's okay. Okay, yeah, I've definitely not been here before. The heck is all this rubbish? Oh, hello. Well, you I can get through. Now, how the hell is Cornifer gonna end up wherever he ends up here beyond me? Speaking of which, oh, Cornifer, I'm sick and tired of not knowing where the hell I'm supposed to be going. Now, this, incidentally... Oh, hello. Is very good player training. Teach the player about these platforms in an environment where not knowing about them isn't going to be like a huge issue yet. Oh, that's another rancid egg. Is that a mantis? Ooh, whatever they are, they're friggin' tough. Well, this guy in particular sucks, and I don't care for him one bit. Ugh. That was very close, as it turns out. Yep. You know, in the background while I play my own little games, since I don't know anything. Many of the many games that I've played on these streams, what games have you had familiarity with? Because I think it might be two. Okay, so this is like a little boss encounter. That's fine, I can live with that. Oh, I don't know how to get back down here. Oh, no. Ugh. Not being critical at all, Minnie. This is a poor reflection on me. I do not pick recognizable things. I think the only things with like mainstream like kind of awareness would be. What are you chortling about over there? What did that man do this time?
I'll show you later.
Whatever it wasn't in a text to me. Yeah, it's like Stardew and The Sims, and that's about it. I mean, Factorio has its diehard adherents, but it's not exactly particularly mainstream. Dwarf Fortress is kind of defined by the fact that it's like a pretty severe niche and sort of impenetrable in terms of like game approach. I mean, RimWorld is kind of more of the same. And The Walking Dead, that is fair. And yet many of you are here, which I always appreciate. The fact that there are people that don't do much game playing that still, like, will regularly show up to these streams is a fact that I find incredibly just, like, gratifying. And a little baffling, but that's probably just the depression talking. It's like, well, Ned, they can't possibly be watching because they actually enjoy it. Perhaps they're trying to get some kind of a money from you. And that's Matto for sure. We all know Matto is in some kind of long-term financial scheme. The overgrown mound seems like a really fun place to, like, a really chill hang. But I've got, oh, this isn't even the way that I went before. Cornifer, where is your dumpy ass? I need you. I need your map tools. Did I already come this way? I think I already came this way. Oh, here we go. I knew I heard that somewhere. Okay, yes. Been through here. Okay, they go down in 4 hits. Which is good to know. Just gotta kind of zip through all this. Bull nonsense. Come on, fight me like a man. Or the shadow of a man. Alright, folks. What's up, Michael? I'm sorry, it is so hot. Folks, bear with me just a tick. Because I gotta go see what chicanery is going on over in the background here. I'll be right back. You know, I was about to say, like, in my old age, I think I've gotten, like, less patience for these kind of, like, high reflex challenge games. I don't know if I ever had the frickin' patience for these things. I've always just been kind of bad at video games, man. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was cheap. Just cannot get hit right now. Okay. Oh, that was unfortunate because I said I couldn't get hit, and then I did in fact get hit. Hey, Tetrahedron, you got any benches for me? Any ideas? It's 59 this morning. That's ridiculous. Like, my go-to experiences are, like... I like my management games. Like, I don't dislike difficult games. I just don't do well with games that are, like, a super high of, like, precision freaking reflexes. I'm just kind of bad at that sort of thing. There's one near... Where is Cornifer, Tetrahedron? Where is he? Where are the other bugs going? Minnie is probably old enough to remember this. But like there was a time when just like doing like varying levels of a convincing impression of Christian Bale's Batman was like Batman was like the height of comedy. It was great. Very low stakes in the mid 2000s, I reckon. Tetrahedron, I gotta be straight with you. Unhelpful. Huh.
Nothing.
I thought I heard you go, oh.
I did.
Oh.
It was Instagram, I saw.
Okay. The height of comedy followed by doing a Joker impression. The Joker impression wasn't the height of comedy. That was to prove you were cool, you know. The hell was the point of that? As I do believe. Oh. Oh. Okay, so what, we don't have to dash through the thing instead? Very strange. I don't know what's going on here. Folks, I'll be dead honest with you. Okay. I'm going to go in a different direction here. Oh, Cornifer. Oh, we've already been here. I've already seen this. Ah! I mean, honestly, all the really nice, like, 2D art parallaxing just kind of makes me want to go back to Darkest Dungeon of all things. Which, again, Darkest Dungeon. Not an easy game. But it's, brainwork, preparation, management, much more so than, you know, these enfeebled thumbs of mine. Okay, yeah, so that is actually a hazard. I guess it makes a certain amount of sense. I don't know why I assumed it wouldn't be. Now, hold on. Is there something up here? No, that's solid. And of course, the alternative to something like this would be sitting down and playing, I don't know, like... I don't know, like the new, like one of the new Spider-Man games or something, like something that's got like, you know, it's not all strategy and brain work, but you know, it's not, you know, it's just meant to be beaten by, you know, a slightly more mainstream audience, right? I don't know. At this point, I'm just complaining about being bad at video games. Which is, this is true. Not the coolest thing that one could spend their time doing. Getting frickin' Shovel Knight flashbacks at this point. See, alternatively, I could also play something like Celeste, which is like super precise platforming challenges. But the flip side is that that's like room to room, like crack off a sequence of actions basically perfectly and then move on to the next like micro challenge. Like this is just kind of agonizing. And of course, something like, you know, like Dark Souls, at least you have, like, you can grind your way into better stats. That's not really the way that it's meant to be done. Like, if you want to give yourself at least an edge, you can certainly grind your stats higher. Like, this is... Like, you know, okay, I go through whatever rigmarole the game has in mind for me. To get the last two, like, shell pieces or whatever. And then what? I have 7 pips of health instead of 6. I don't know if that helps me that much is the thing. Oh, I'm not even in the frickin'... Back in the green path. I don't need to be in the green path. I need to find... Cornifer. You absolute bastard. Where are you? Okay, so what? Cornifer, like... What absolutely has the, like a shade cloak, right? Like he canonically has to. The hell did he get up here? It's not as much of Hollow Nest can be. There's a whole level of strangeness about these caves. Did you see the dark gate below? It's quite unsettling to be near. I did my best to avoid it. Fortunate for me, I found another route. Though I did end up a little singed after wading through some acid. Yeah. I don't have enough Geo!
Not enough Geo.
This is unconscionable news. This is all... Okay, here's the thing. We know that the green path is like a quick hop away. One of these frickin' jellyfish things. Alright, I need creatures. Yo, where are my creatures at? That is 2 Geo. This is going to be a little bit agonizing. Well, now here's the thing that we could do. Because grinding for 150 Geo is going to be a little bit, like, agonizing. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to go back down to the green path. We're going to track down my shade and get the cash that he has on him. Because I really don't want to just be sat here grinding for Geo among these little fuckers. I said it. I said it. Frustrated is the thing. What's through here? Is there any creatures through here? Nope. I thought not. Now here's the thing. We could go to the bank. Could take out some of my money. Although I don't know where the frick she ended up. Go be free. So I guess it's kind of... sort of neither here nor there. To be just like totes honest with you. Ooh. That's fine. Tetrahedron, don't tell me that. Because now I have to Google that. Because I'm afraid you're telling the truth. Because if so, I just lost 4,000 Geo. Let's see here. Millie Bell the banker. However, behind her kind and polite facade, Millie Bell is a thief whose purpose of using her shell to store Geo is so she can simply run off with it easily. If she gets enough Geo and is given the chance, she abandons her position with all the stored earnings. That was 4,000 Geo. Okay. Obtained upon death and can be around any time to a maximum of 4,500. If she holds 2,550 or more and the knight rests at a bench or uses the stagways, visiting the bank again reveals that Millibel has abandoned her stand. Hitting the empty stand 3 times reveals that it was a 2D cutout. The bank sign also falls to the ground on the way out. After she disappears from Flood Canyon, she can now be found at the hot springs in the Pleasure House. Go away. Egg McMuffin advertisement. Took up my whole ass screen. Okay. She can be found at the hot springs in the pleasure house in the City of Tears. Here she can be hit with the nail and bounced around harmlessly, causing Geo to fall out of her. The amount of Geo can be reclaimed is roughly get out of here, McDonald's ad! Geo stops falling out of her if there's at least 81 different pieces of Geo that have not been picked up. Okay. So that is not permanently gone, which is all I needed to know. Okay, so the banking services is a sham, but that money is not permanently gone. Good to know. Okay. I've completely lost all sense of orientation, surprising absolutely nobody. And just like that, I have no idea where I am. You had me worried there, Tetrahedron. You truly did. Rutrow Ned. Yeah, Rutrow is right, Mini M&Ms. Hello.
Question. You're on a 3-day weekend.
Yes.
Do you want to go to the beach?
Not especially.
Okay,
Do you want to go to the beach? Okay. That onion is aromatic. Okay, let's heal up. Actually, would be a good idea. Methinks. I'll tell you what the other thing that occurs to me that I'd love to get up to is friggin' what do you call it? Oh, there we go. That's 1,000 Geo right there. Cool. These guys are substantially more annoying to travel up through than to travel down through. But that's fine. What do you call it? Oxygen not included. That's another one that I'd love to get up to. Like, I do feel that I am close to finishing Hollow Knight, so, like, I will friggin' do the thing. Might legitimately look up, like, a boss guide for the last chunks of the game, but I do intend to, you know, beat this game properly. But after, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a curmudgeon, and I'm being frustrated because I'm having a difficult time, like, getting through these chunks of the game. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it forces me to be alone with my thoughts in a way that I don't like. I don't know. So I'm an inveterate podcast listener. Gotta have something constantly going on in my ears. Carnival. Okay, yeah. Well, let's get the let's get to Cornifer before we hit the carnival. The Cornifer Carnival? I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere, probably, but I don't know how to find it. Oh, that's right. We can just... Alright, Corner for your stupid Geo for you. Okie Is that a charm down there? The teacher's archives. Fungal waste, overground mound. Well, let's keep heading to the right. I think that takes us back. Ah! Okay, but that's not instant death. That's just mostly instant death. He's just mostly dead. Who was Miracle Max? Was that Billy Crystal? Am I thinking correctly? Was that Billy Crystal? As Miracle Max from The Princess Bride? Do you even know what I'm talking about? Do I even know what I'm talking about? Probably not. It's a rarity these days ever since the madness took me. Oh, gosh. Okay, somehow I survived. Somehow Ned returned. I'm astonished that I made my way through that. Absolutely bloody stunning. There you go. And Tetrahedron, thank you for directing me to the thing that lets me swim in acid, because that has given me like that's been no end of useful. Well, I remember this guy. What's up, Hombrosif? Alrighty then. Forgotten Crossroad go up, which will take us kind of closer to home. Oh gosh. $15,000 What, from the weird little like crazy charm merchant? 30,000 Geo seems like a bit of a tall ask there, my dude. Seems like a little bit of a high asking price from ya boy. Okay. So we're just gonna go up, as it turns out. Oh no. I'll take it. I'll take a bench here. I don't know, there's just all these other things that are like occurring to me that I want to play, and maybe that's just what I should pursue. You know, is those instincts, the projects that I'm feeling more passionate about completing. Like right now, like I do want to do like a decade with Feral Cobalt, our fortress and dwarf fortress. You know, like I want to say like, yes, we have completed a decade's worth of history in this fortress, and you know, survived that time period. And I want to come to some kind of conclusion for the flying weasel, our grav ship in RimWorld, made all the more difficult by the fact that I've gone in frickin' commitment mode. Very foolish. I should really change that if I have the intentions of like completing the game like that. Oh, Jesus, please us. I have like a whole list of other projects to do. I've got my Sims families there. I've got the Meyer pancakes that I want to bring to some kind of a nice natural conclusion. I've got the frickin' Scoop Legacy, which is still sitting around on my hard drive somewhere. I've got all this stuff to do. And those games, kind of by their nature, right? You know, you're just gonna kind of end up continuing to keep pushing forward regardless. You don't find yourself in a lot of situations where like you're redoing the same thing over and over again, right? Or if you are, like, there's an opportunity to like change up your tactics, right? Like save scumming in Save scumming in RimWorld, at least, like, you get to try different approaches to stuff. Like, this is very much like, okay, now do that again, but you know, in some vague sense, better. I sound so bitter right now. What are some of the other projects? Frickin' Morrowind I still need to finish at some point. The amazing story of human thumb Ned the Wizard. Like, still wants for a conclusion. I think I just started on the kind of the more freeform part of the main quest where you're like becoming the recognized as the Nerevarine by the Ashland tribes, and then you become the Hortator of the the great houses. Man, what a game! What a game Morrowind is. And like so much of like the kind of the variability in that story is handleable because all the dialogue is text, you know? And so much of it is just you know, okay, well, you know, this person ends up in this place is going to be aggressive or not aggressive due to these circumstances. Like, so much of it is really basic, like, binary yes-no flags triggered by in-game decisions that you've made. But because of that, the story can, like, have all of this interesting nuance. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. All right, let's go ahead and do the Carnival. See what's going on with all this nonsense. The flame, seek it out. For master, for our kin. Mmm. What's up, Yummy? Also, Tetrahedron, I'm at your friggin' carnival. What do I do now? Already did it? I don't think so. To equip the charm and do the quest. What charm do I need to equip? Grimchild, let's see here. Ginoki. And what is the slot cost of this thing? 2. Okay. I can get rid of Gathering Swarm as well. It won't be too terrible. We got a Flame in the Crystal Peaks, apparently. Well, and I'll tell you what, because I'm thinking about, like, other things that would appeal to me to do, like, freaking, what do you call it? Like, I wouldn't mind taking a crack at, something like, oh, what do you call it? Frakadak, what do you call it? Souls-like, 2D deconstruction. Salt and Sanctuary. Like, something like Salt and Sanctuary, or even like, oh boy. Oh boy. Or, like Lies of P or something. But I'll tell you what the difference is. Lies of P, I can't speak for necessarily. But, well, you suck, dude. I don't like you one bit. How the heck am I supposed to hit this infernal thing? Like that, I guess. I don't like this dude one bit. No siree Bob. I also don't like how he shouts salute and then he dive bombs me. But something like Salt and Sanctuary, like, and this is the same thing with Dark Souls. I mean, first of all, you do have the ability to grind, in a meaningful way. Oh gosh, I don't like this guy one bit. Ah! This guy sucks, as it turns out. He sucks, and I don't like him one bit. Oh my god, I hate that guy specifically. Oh boy. What was I gonna say? Something like Salt and Sanctuary, something like Dark Souls. Capacity to grind for sure. But also, like, if you really genuinely feel that you have become hopelessly stuck and have, like, backed yourself into a complete corner in such a way that it would take so much grinding to get yourself out of it wouldn't be fun, you can go back and start a new game and, like, spec your character differently. Right? Like, these are valid options in a way that just kind of isn't here. And that brings on, like, character building and stuff. Oh, the both of you can go suck an ass as far as I'm concerned. This guy fucking blows. I do not care for this gentleman whatsoever. Oh my goodness gracious me. I don't care for this gentleman whatsoever. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, this... The giggling ain't doing it for me, folks. That's annoying and frankly a little insulting. Not ready for a frickin' mini-boss battle. With a giggling idiot, no less. Oop. But hey, you know what? You killed me here, I'll take it. This entire game has earned my ire all over again. I'd have to, like... Oh my god. This... Like, this is also just, like, a very awkward way to... or place to fight this fella. But also, I do hate him, and I want him to die. You know, I'm not dealing with this nonsense. This guy can go eat an entire bag of testicles. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not gonna rage quit or anything, but good lord, I'm over it. Dude running around Crystal Peaks nonsense, I ain't here for it. I'll go ahead and seek out a different flame. Oh, look, there's one down in the City of Tears. We'll see if that's any better, but good golly. Gosh almighty. We're gonna take a crack at this fella. I think that's the King's storeroom. See if we can't get this dude beat. This one dude beat. And then I'm calling it a day. Not gonna have a game. It's already kind of annoying me. Frickin' be awful to me. Okay, like, I think I kind of get the idea here, right? I really thought I would hit him. Like, I cannot seem to hit these dudes. Okay, Tetrahedron, do you have any insight, any searing ideas as to how I'm supposed to deal with these evasive little pricks? Okay, I hit him once. I hit him once, Tetrahedron. I've hit him twice. I have hit him 4 times now. 4 times have I hit this chuckling idiot. Well, clearly there is something that has occurred to you in this process that has been utterly lost on me. Or maybe my being an old man has finally caught up with me. Maybe the fact that I am 32 has finally taken its toll. But I am finding this thoroughly both challenging and annoying. This is... I am over this, folks. I really am. Like, I think... There we go. Good lordy lordy. Flame consumed. That's good. I wasn't too terrible. I think the first one in the Crystal Peaks or whatever is just a bad location for that fight. Still... I don't like it. I don't care for him one bit. And that is going to be where we end it today, folks. It's been an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm thoroughly perturbed. So I'm going to go. But, folks, do come back, on Friday for probably something other than this. In any event, folks, thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time... Goodbye forever.